different about the strategy is the approach of looking upstream. So we really are putting prevention back into the suicide prevention area in a really deliberate way. So we're looking at what those factors are, what the influences are that may bring people to get into suicidal distress in the first place. And that's a really key part of the approach.
The strategy will hopefully give a cohesive and consistent and fair way of moving forward to absolutely reduce the suicide numbers, but also to be able to provide equity and help people who, through circumstances beyond their control, whether it's being homeless, whether it's being stuck in trauma, whether it's being in a domestic violence situation or an unemployment crisis, the strategy will benefit anyone in those situations if the governments buy in and if the supports are put in place.
What is the current approach is the question I would pose to, how is this strategy different to what is already? Well, the thing is, Australia doesn't have a national suicide prevention strategy, which quite literally seems just so strange to anyone. If you say, we see other countries, reference so many other communities and countries in the work of the NSPO and in the development of this strategy, is we see lived experience at the core of many things. All right, maybe states have their own, with New South Wales development of suicide prevention legislation, etc. But the lived experience is at the core of all of the national suicide prevention strategy and within the office's work. And it's not just that, the work that's being done by the team, it's not sort of reactive to what's happening. They are constantly reaching out to the teams, different organisations, like the different communities. And it's not just silo. We always talk about silos. It's not been siloed. There's NGO, there's the public health, there's the federal, there's the Department of Health. It covers all facets, and I think that'll, what I perceive and I hope will be the difference between this and sort of this current coordination of different approaches.